Hurts to serve back for the Hornets. Hurts with the serve back to Alto. Alto up to Heiser. Heiser to Tubner. Jessica Tubner with a kill. Jessica Tubner with her first kill. Nice set from Allie Heiser. Good up from Hannah Alto. So right away is side out. Allie Heiser back to serve. Heiser serve goes to Weinman. And we have a carry. By Fike. Heiser to Weinman. Up to the center. Hurts. Number 4. Hannah Alto to Kelsey Tubner. That's blocked at the net. Tubner now. Over to Tubner. That's tipped over to number 12. Number 2. Hurts. Blocked at the net by Tubner. And then smacked long by Davis. Serve is back to Weinman. Weinman knocks it all the way to Kelsey Tubner. Jessica Tubner. Back to Kelsey Tubner. She starts for the kill. That's dug out nicely by Weinman. Now over to Kelsey Tubner. Hannah Alto. Jessica Tubner. Blocked at the net by Davis, but tipped it back over to Janae Larson. To Alto. Alto to Kelsey Tubner. That's close to the net. Kelsey couldn't quite dig that out. So side out for the Bearcats. Now Hornets with the serve. Kara Fike with the serve. Fike served it back to Larson to Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner, Jessica Tubner. Jessica Tubner's a kill attempt way out of bounds. Into the stands to her uncle Bruce Tubner. Fike back to Heiser. Heiser to Alto. Alto, Jessica Tubner from a little far back. Blocked by Davis. Here comes Alto again to Kelsey Tubner. That's over to Weinman. Weinman. Up to the center, Hurts. Back to Weinman from the back row. That's tipped. Sarah DeHagler dug that nicely. Jessica Tubner tip over. Dug nicely by Hurts. And the spike attempt is in. That's a kill for Jessica Tubner at the net. Side out for the Bearcats. Back to number 12, Taylor Norby. To Hurts. To Fike. Tubner. Heisler. Here comes Hagler. Hagler's kill is good. Sarah Hagler with the kill from Allie Heisler. Jessica Tubner back to serve now, 5-2. She serves over into the net. Side out, Mariah Sherby comes in as the libero. Back into the game for the Hornets is Gold Daddy in the front row. Sarah Davis to serve now. Davis served to Sherby. That's hit way out of bounds, and Hannah Alto tried to save that, but up into the stands. Good hustle, just couldn't quite get there. Here comes Davis to serve back to Heisler. That kind of handcuffed her. She double hit that one. That was a carry in the back row by a Heisler. Rolled up her arm. Sarah Davis serving long. That one lands this time in between Larson and Heisler. Miscommunication there. Ace for Sarah Davis. Heisler this time ducks and it goes out of bounds on the serve. So side out North Star. Kelsey Tubner back to serve at 6-6. Tubner serve into the net. Oh, we have a rotation violation. It appears that Mr. Klein said that Fike was in the wrong spot. So Tubner with the serve again. She gets second try, and this time it's long. For a side out, 7-7. Fornchell back now. She serves to Larson. Larson to Hagler. Hagler back to Larson. She hits it, but that's blocked at the net by Goldaddy. Alto this time to Hagler. Hagler just tips it over. Back to Tubner now to Alto. Here comes Hagler. That's to the back row to Weinman. And Fornchell. Here comes Alto to Hagler. This time it goes right over the head of Haley Fornchell for a kill. A kill for Hagler. Hannah Alto back to serve. Alto serve goes up here to Weinman. To Hertz. Shervy. Larson. Dug out nicely. Here comes Hertz's set. To number 12, Norby. Heiser set to Hagler. That's tipped at the net. Oh, and Goldaddy tried to tip it over backwards, but went right into the net. Hannah Alto serving at 9-7. Shervy to Heiser. Heiser to Tubner. Kelsey Tubner from the back row. Dug up nicely. Here comes Larson. Allie Heiser. Back to Larson. Larson tips it over. Hertz with the set. Goldaddy's hit is way long. Weinman now fields that serve by Alto. Up to Hertz. She from the back row to Pike. And Mariah Shervy knocks it into the net. Side out. For the Hornets. 10-8 now. Norby back on the serve. Kelsey Tubner off her arms to Hannah Alto. Hannah Alto up to Sarah Hagler. Hagler over the net. Bumps up to Norby. Hertz. Shervy with the save. And we have a lift. Allie Heisler and Hannah Alto got tied up there and lift the ball. Norby back to serve again. To Hannah Alto. Hannah Alto's pass over to Heisler. Heisler up to Hagler. Hagler bumps it over to the back row. Here comes Hertz. She sets up Pike and she goes long. But the line judge, Wendy Pintar, calls that a tip. It was tipped by the Bearcats, so that'll be a point for the Hornets. Norby still serving for the Hornets. Back to Kelsey Tubner, up to Sarah Hagler. Sarah Hagler over to Allie Heiser. Allie Heiser bombs this one now for a good kill down. Down in the back row. Good strong hit by Allie Heiser for the kill. Sarah Hagler back now to serve 11-10. Hagler with the serve back to Larson now. Up to Heiser, over to Jessica Tubner. And she puts the kill down right in front of Fike. Excuse me, Weinman. Bearcats with the serve again. Ooh, that was a good serve. Hertz blocked at the net by Tubner and Heisler. Goldaddy off her hands and into the net. Well, a good double block there by Heisler and Tubner, Jessica Tubner. Hagler back to Weinman. Over to Hertz to Hagler. Jessica Tubner with the kill. And Tubner gets the kill. Good strong kill, that one. And the Harvey Hornets will now call timeout. The score is 14-10. So to come out of the timeout now, Sarah Hagler back to serve. Hagler serve out to Norby. It was over the net. Tubner tips it down for the kill. Off the hands of Hertz, I believe. Hagler with a killer serve that time. Goes off Weinman's hand, but a good save. Hertz over to Hagler. Hagler to Heiser. Heiser back sets over here to Tubner. Jessica Tubner's dug out nicely by Fike and out of bounds. That was a good back set. Tubner come around the corner. Hagler serve over to Fike. Up to Hertz. Back row set to Norby. To Hagler. To Heisler. To Kelsey Tubner, who hits it long. And out of bounds. Score 16-10. Side out. 16-11, excuse me. Side out for the Hornets. Weinman back to serve now to Hannah Alto. Alto passes over to Hagler. Hagler to Jessica Tubner. She hits it across court and in. Just inside the line, right in front of Norby. A soft kill by Hagler that time. Larson back to serve. To Weinman. To Hertz. Hertz up to Davis. That's blocked at the net by Tubner and Heisler again. They go up again, but this time Davis tips it right over their hands and down to the floor for the kill. Side out Hornets. Hertz back to serve for the Hornets. Emily Hertz's serve is long. Side out Bearcats. 18-12 with Allie Heisler going back to serve. Heisler to Norby. To Hertz. Up to Davis. Davis just kind of tips it over, but Tubner sends it right back. Here comes Hertz again, this time to Kelsey Tubner now. And we have a net violation on number 11, Sarah Davis. So Heisler serve back to Weinman. Up to Hertz. Hertz sets up Davis. Davis up. Sarah Hagler digs that out. Hannah Alto with the set to Jessica Tubner. She tips it across. That's dug up by Hertz. And finally by Norby, kicks it over. Hagler. Alto back sets Tubner. That's blocked at the net. Kelsey Tubner now. Here comes Jessica Tubner. She tips it over to Hertz. Hertz to Forsnell. Forsnell to number 3. And we have a carry by Hannah Alto. Oh, Fike back to serve now. Kara Fike. Kara Fike serves to Heisler. Alto over to Kelsey Tubner. That's blocked at the net nicely. Sarah Hagler back to Kelsey Tubner. She sends it across court this time, and Fike goes off Fike's arms and out of bounds. 20-13 now. With Jessica Tubner back to serve.
Jessica Tubner serving for the Bearcats.
Tubner's serve goes into the net, so Shervy comes in, play the back row. And Goldie Daddy comes in for Whiteman. Sarah Davis. Sarah Davis back to Heisler, up to Hannah Alto. Hannah Alto, Sarah Hagler. Sarah Hagler dug nicely by Sarah Hagler again. She sends it in this time for the kill. The last one was dug nicely by Kara Fike. Tubner, long serve, side out, Hornets. 21-15 now. As Forsnell is back to serve. She serves to Heisler. Heisler passes up to Alto. Alto sets up Janae Larson. Janae Larson hits it across to Fike. Fike to Hertz. Hertz over to Harvey. That hits the net. And it's a side out for the Bearcats. Now into the game is Alyssa Brewer. Weinman. Off Alto's serve and service ace for Alto. That went out of bounds. Alto again, this time to Norby. Up to Fike. Fike bumps it up to Gold Daddy. Gold Daddy sends it over to Alto. Alto to Heisler. Here comes Hagler. And that's down for the kill. Good set by Allie Heisler, and Sarah Hagler puts it home. Hannah Alto now for set point. This time to Weinman. Weinman to Fike. Fike to Norby. Norby bumps it over to Kelsey Tubner, up to Allie Heiser. Allie Heiser sets up Larson. Larson, nice kill. Good set, good kill, right in front of Fike. So the first set goes to the Bearcats, 25-15. And we'll 25-16. And now Allie Heiser back to serve from the second set. Heiser back to Fike. Weinman tips it over to Heiser. Heiser to Alto. Alto. Jessica Tubner. She tips it. It hits the net. Dug up nicely by Fike. Sarah Davis tries it from the back row, but into the net. Heiser back to Weinman again. This time it's a little bit of Fike. Back over to Weinman again from the back row. Heiser off her arms. Nice save. Alto goes back to get it. And then it falls to the floor in front of Janae Larson. She didn't quite move up far enough. Tough to play that ball, coming around the other side. Fike to Hagler. Hagler to Heiser. Heiser to Kelsey Tubner, Fike. Sarah Davis knocks it over. Tubner, this time she was in the net on the kill attempt. Fike back to serve again, this time soft to Kelsey Tubner. Jessica Tubner back to Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner back to Weinman. Weinman tipped over. Hagler tipped over by Davis. Dug up by Heiser. Tipped over by Alto. Weinman to Hertz. To Norby. Dug dicey by Larson over the net to Hertz. Forced now. Blocked by Tubner. Norby. Davis tips it over. Alto with the ball. Allie Heiser with a good try dig. Sarah Hagler, good hustle back, but it doesn't get over the net. Tough to hit back over the net when you're going the other way. Fike again to Hagler. Jessica Tubner to Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner, two blockers out. Fike tries to dig that up, but goes into the stands and out of bounds. We'll side out for the Bearcats, 2-3. Tubner serves over to Norby. Norby to Weinman. Weinman hits it straight in the air. Fike gets it over the net to Heiser. Alto to Hagler. Hagler's tip goes out of bounds. Shervy back into the game for the Bearcats. Goldaddy back into the game for the Hornets. Sarah Davis back to serve. Allie Heiser to Hannah Alto. Hannah Alto to Sarah Hagler. Sarah Hagler tips it over to Davis. Davis to Hertz. To Norby. She's going up, partially blocked by Hagler. Alto, Heisler. Tubner tips it back across on the block. Goldaddy. Here comes Goldaddy's tip across over to Heisler. Heisler to Alto. Alto sets up Hagler. Hagler tips it across this time, and that's cleanly dug, but out of bounds. That was a very good diving attempt by Norby. Side out Bearcats 3-4 now. Kelsey Tubner serving. To Fike, to Hertz. Here comes Fornchild. She spikes it into the net. Tubner back to serve again, to Fike. And this time it falls to the floor as Hertz wasn't sure if Norby was going to take that or not. Lack of communication. Tubner to Fike. To Hertz. She sets up Fornchild. She tips it across. Alto. Heiser sets. That's tipped by Larson and tipped back out of bounds by Goldaddy. Fike to Norby. Norby. Goldaddy tips it across to Heiser. Heiser to Alto. Alto sets up Hagler. And that's blocked at the net. Double blockers there, Goldaddy and Fornchild. And they made it come down on for a side out. Fornchild to Heiser. Heiser to Alto. Alto to Larson. Larson sends it back to Fike. Fike with a high. And that was blocked at the net by Hagler. Norby tried to tip that across, and Hagler was above the net and knocked it down.
Volleyball serving.
Melissa Brewer into the game now. And Hannah Alto serving 7-5. Serves back to Norby. Norby to Hertz. Back to Norby. She sends it back to Alto. Alto to Heiser. Heiser sets up Hagler nicely. And that's a kill in the corner. Kill for Sarah Hagler. Good set by Allie Heiser. Hannah Alto back to serve 8-5. We got another substitution for the Hornets this time. It is Santana Schneider for Hertz. Emily Hertz. Alto serve off the net. Norby to Schneider. Back to Norby. Dug up by Shervy. Heisler. Larson tips that across. Weidman tried to save that. Norby gets it over. Hagler to Heisler. Heisler to Hagler. She tips it across into the corner, and this time Norby knocks it into the stands. So Hannah Alto still serving 9-5. Alto served back to Weidman. Up to Schneider. Here comes Fikes from back row. Shervy, Heisler, Larson. Tipped off by Norby gets that one. Schneider, here comes back to Norby. Norby tips it. Larson, Hagler, Larson. Weidman with a nice hustle. Schneider, Gold Daddy, tips that one. Hagler, tipped that at the line. Larson got it, then Heiser knocked it over. Here comes Gold Daddy. That's blocked at the net by Hagler. So Sarah Hagler getting up on the net and blocking that one down. 10-5. Hannah Alto serves back to Weidman. Weidman up to Schneider. To Gold Daddy. She goes across to Shervy. Shervy to Heisler. Heisler to Hagler. Hagler tips it deep. That one's hit by Fike. Weidman tripped over the player. And the fourth hit is by Norby. Schneider went back to get that. Weidman tripped over her own player. Alto serve up here to Norby. Schneider. Alto. Shervy. And this time tipped out of bounds by Larson. Not a good pass that time by Alto and Shervy. Larson was handcuffed on that one as she tried to tip it across. Norby to serve. Kelsey Tubner to Sarah Hagler. Sarah Hagler over here to Allie Heiser. Allie Heiser goes to the left side. Faked everybody out for the kill.
Sarah Hagler serving for the Bearcats.
Hagler back to Weidman. Up to Schneider. And that one's long this time. Over the back end line by Norby. And the Hornets call a timeout. So we have a quick timeout at 13-6. Bearcats leading second set. While the timeout, Sarah Hagler back to serve. 13-6. Her serve is back to Fike. Fike up to Schneider. Schneider back to Fike. She tries to send it across with a kill, but hits the net. Hagler again. This time she kind of handcuffed as she served it deep, and Fike hit it off her shoulder, I think, and up out of bounds into the stage. Wendy Pintar getting in the way of the pass across over to the server. Here comes Hagler to Fike to Weidman. Weidman knocks it over to Alto. Alto to Heiser. Heiser sets up Jessica Tubner. Her kill is down in front of Weidman. Kill for Jessica Tubner on a set by Allie Heiser. Bearcats enjoying a 10-point lead here. Weidman. This time the serve goes off her arms and out of bounds. Very tough serve to return. Kind of knuckleballs in and tough to judge where it's going. Hard serve this time, hits the net and falls in the front row. Service ace for Sarah Hagler. Hagler, Weidman again, out of bounds. Another ace. And we have a substitution for the Bearcats. Erica Kitch coming in for Janae Larson. Erica senior. First time out for volleyball. Weidman up to Fike. Fike back to Weinman. She tips it across to Hagler. Hagler to Heiser. Heiser to Jessica Tubner. She sends it down, and that's a kill. Right in front of Norby. Davis comes back in for the libero. Weinman. Davis. Snyder. Fike tries to tip that one a little close to the net. She wasn't quite ready to get up that far. So Hagler still serving 21-6. Nice hard serve. Norby saves it, and Fike misses on that call. Little miscommunication that time between Schneider and Fike. Hagler again. This time it's out. Out of bounds on the line. So as soon as we retrieve it from the stage, it'll be the Hornets' serve. And back to serve is Carly Goldaddy. So Goldaddy serve is back to Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner, Hannah Altos tries to dive with that. She was behind Kelsey Tubner. Didn't quite get there. Goldaddy this time to Kelsey Tubner. Allie Heiser. Allie Heiser sets up Jessica Tubner. She sends it over to Norby. Norby back to Schneider. Here comes Fike with the tip over to Hagler. That's misplayed by Hagler off her arms. Jessica Tubner couldn't quite get to that. Goldaddy, we have a violation. Violation. She crossed the line, I guess, on the serve. Is what I'm guessing. I didn't see it. Did you see that, Mr. Peterson? Erica Kitch with the serve over to Norby. Norby to number 10. Sarah Davis. Tip to Heisler. Heisler to Alto. Alto to blocked by Davis at the line. Here comes Heiser to Jessica Tubner. This time it's off someone's head. Schneider gets it across. Here comes Tubner again. This time it's blocked by Davis and down. So side out for the Hornets. Hornshell back in for Brewer. And Schneider back to serve. Santana, Schneider. Schneider to Alto. To Hagler. Hagler sets up Kelsey Tubner. She sends it cross court to Norby. That's a catch. They call that catch. Or carry. Catch and carry. Heisler serve into the net. So side out at 24-11. Back to service Fike. Fike is serving into the net. Have a lot of service errors here. That is the second set, 25-11. North Star Bearcats lead, 2-0. Over to Larson. Larson up to Jessica Tubner. She tips it across. Hurts. Fike partially blocked at the net by Jessica Tubner, but Alto couldn't dig that one out. Alto goes for that serve, but that's a side out. Hurts this time. Serves just inside the line. Good call by referee or line judge Peggy Hendrickson. I even saw that one from way up here. This time the serve's in front of Larson. Larson bumps it right down in below Kelsey Tubner. Didn't get a good pass off on that. Hurts with the serve. This time Larson to Heisler. Heisler to Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner partially blocked the net by Fornschnell. And Weinman over the net. Tubner tips it across. Dug up. Here comes Hurts. The Fike. Alto. Heisler. Kelsey. Jessica Tubner. Excuse me. Off Fike's arms and out of bounds. Good volley that time for both teams. And we have a line judge problem. Referees are checking something here. Oh, they're checking the antenna on the far side to make sure that it's in line with the line. Wendy Pintar noticed it was a little bit crooked. She's really earning her money tonight, I tell you. So Allie Heiser back to serve, 1-4. Heiser just barely over the net. Davis to Hertz to Norby. She tips it across. Hagler to Alto. Alto sets up Tubner. Jessica Tubner over to Weinman. That's almost in the bleachers. Good save by Fornshell. Here comes Tubner again off the set from Alto. That's dug out by Weinman, and this time out of bounds. Good flare of action that time. Here comes Heiser with the serve. Heiser long to Weinman. To Hertz. Hertz over to Fornshell. To Larson. Close to the net to Alto. Hagler tries to get that one, but it goes out of bounds. Side out, Bearcats. So the Hornets with the serve now. It's 5-2. The Hornets lead in the third set of the evening. Fike with the serve. Soft. Alto tried to dig that out, coming off the net. Hit the net and barely come over, and Alto couldn't quite dig that out. Went into the net, into the stands. Fike serve this time to Hagler. Alto sets up Kelsey Tubner. Not really sure what that was. Norby, Hertz, back to Davis. She doesn't jump, sends it back to Larson. Larson, Alto. Tubner was in the way kind of there. Jessica Tubner sets it over to Hertz. To Fornshell. Here comes Norby, right in front of Allie Heiser for the kill. Harvey's coming out blazing this time. This time Fike's serve goes a little bit off the net. Looked like it hit the side of her hand, huh, Dan? Jessica Tubner, the back serve. Fike, Norby to Weinman from the back row. She tips it over to Heiser. Heiser to Alto. Alto sets up Hagler. Here it comes. That's partially blocked by Davis. Weinman sends it over to Larson. Let's try again. Here comes Hagler again. This time she tips to the far side. Oh, beautiful dig that time by Hertz. Here comes, we're going to try Kelsey Tubner this time. And that goes off. Well, we had a net violation on Fornshell. Haley Fornshell in the net. Jessica Tubner. To Weinman. To Hertz. To Norby. She sends it hard across to Heiser. Alto to Kelsey Tubner. That's dug up by Norby. Norby tries to pull it across. That's a carry. And it goes into the net. Well, at least I call it a carry. Jessica Tubner now to Fike. That goes off her arm. Norby. Good save by Norby. Here comes Fornshell. Hagler. Alto. Back to Hagler. And this time it is in on the far side. So a kill for Sarah Hagler. Oh, nice job in the crowd there. Getting that ball out of the stands. Tubner serve. To Weinman. To Hertz. Hertz sets up Norby. She sends it way across. Almost hits Wendy Pintar and out of bounds. So the Bearcats make a run here now at 7-7. Tubner to Weinman. Weinman to Hertz. Hertz going to set up Norby. No, she isn't either. She's going to set up Fornshell, and that faked out me and Allie Heiser and went off her arm and out of bounds.
Sarah Davis serving for the Hornets.
Sarah Davis now back to serve. Reiser tried to dig that up. Went too low for Larson and went out of bounds. Off Larson. Allie Heiser. Hannah Alto to Hagler. Hagler sends it down in front of Davis for the kill. Side out for the Bearcats. That Kelsey Tubner goes back to serve. Tubner back to Fike. Fike to Hertz. That's close to the net. She sends it back. Norby tries to get it. She's over to Hagler. Hagler to Alto. Alto back to Hagler. And that's partially blocked by GoldDaddy. Fornchel, Hagler, Alto, Larson, and that hits the net and bounces over. It wasn't even blocked, I don't think. That just hit the net and went crooked. Right past the blockers. Good play. There's a service ace by Kelsey Tubner deep on the end line. Davis. Fike tries to send it over from the back row. She bangs it into the net. So Hertz setting up into the back row to Fike. Here comes Tubner. Tubner, knuckleball serve. Service, ace, Kelsey Tubner. Timeout for the Hornets of Harvey at 12-9. So we come out of the timeout with Kelsey Tubner over to Fike. Fike up to Hertz. Hertz sets up Fornchel. Reiser digs that up. Janae Larson with a long one back to Sarah Davis. She gets that up. Here comes Kelsey Tubner. Hannah Alto. Hannah Alto sets up Sarah Hagler. That's dug up by Sarah Davis. Here comes Gold Daddy. She tips it over to Kelsey Tubner. Hannah Alto. Hannah Alto to Janae Larson. Good job, Janae. And we have a net violation on Hertz. So Janae Larson, whose parents are out there at the Hoos Fest, enjoying that time. Kelsey Tubner back to Fike over to Norby. Fike from the back row to Shervy. Shervy up to Alto. Alto's going to go to back row to Kelsey Tubner. That hits the net and goes out of bounds. The North Coos Fest. What is that anyway? A good place to buy almonds from the Larson Almond Store. Fornchel back to serve. She serves it over to Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner, Hannah Alto. Hannah Alto to Sarah Hagler. She's going to tip it over. There's the Fike. Fike to Schneider. To Norby. Larson. Alto. Here comes Hagler. Bam! Bam kill. Off Sarah Davis's arms and out of bounds. Sarah Hagler getting up there high and sending that home with some authority. Little pipes. Hannah Alto with the serve to Davis. Davis to Schneider. Schneider tips it over. Allie Heiser up in the air. Here comes Shervy. She bumps it over across. Schneider sets Norby. Norby sends it to Shervy. Shervy to Heiser. Heiser back row to Kelsey Tubner. She tries to tip it over, but it doesn't get there, and we have 4-hit violation. Side out.
Serving for the Hornets, Taylor Norby.
Norby with a jump serve to Kelsey Tubner, fielded nicely. Here comes Hager to Heiser. Heiser back row to Davis. Schneider. Gold Daddy. She tips it across to Shervy. Shervy to Heiser. Heiser. Sarah Hagler back again to Davis. Schneider up to Fike. Kelsey Tubner across over to Heiser. Heiser to Hagler. And this time Hagler slams it into the net. Nuts. So Taylor Norby back to serve. Norby's jump serve really handcuffs Mariah Shervy. Beautiful jump serve. Norby's going to do it again. This time it hits the net and falls right in front of Hannah Alto. I always think the ones that hit the net are the hardest to field. Norby again. This time the Alto gets it. It's Hagler. Hagler over to Larson. Larson over the net. Norby. Norby to Schneider. Schneider to Fike. That's really close to the net. Blocked by Hagler. Schneider again. Gold Daddy this time. She tries to bring it down, but I think she carried it. But it was 4 hits. So we have a side out. Sarah Hagler back to serve now. 15-14. Hagler's serve goes into the net off the side of her hands. Not happy with that serve, I could tell. Weinman back into the game now. Gold Daddy, she's going to serve. Weinman. Hannah Alto. Alto to Jessica Tubner to Allie Heiser. Allie Heiser sends it back to Weinman. Schneider tries to back set to Davis. Davis. And that was long and in. Back on the back end line. Alto thought it was going to go out, but nope. Weinman with the serve again. This time Alto digs that one, but it's out of bounds. Weinman's long serve to Alto. High serve to Jessica Tubner. And that's blocked at the net by Davis. And I think we've got a timeout by the Bearcats. The score is 15-18 now. Coach Hagler wants to talk this over and get these girls settled down. Weinman's serve is out of bounds this time, so she shook up Weinman a little bit on that timeout. Janae Larson back to serve now for the Bearcats. Larson with the serve to Weinman. Weinman up to Schneider. Schneider tries to set up here to Davis. Davis tips it across to Heisler. Hagler. Kelsey Tubner sends it to the back row. Norby. Schneider to Fike. She tips it across. Dug up by Kelsey Tubner. Jessica Tubner off the set from Heisler. Here comes the ball to Jessica Tubner right across. And a good set by Harvey Hornets, and Jessica Tubner sends it in for the kill. Larson back to Norby. Norby up to Schneider. Schneider back to Norby. She sends it deep and in for side out. So now Hertz back to serve for the Hornets. To Larson. Larson to Heisler. Heisler to Jessica Tubner. Jessica Tubner sends it hard to Norby. This is coming back. Dug by Fike. Kelsey Tubner. Jessica Tubner with the tip over to Hertz. Gets that one. Jessica Tubner again. Weinman gets that one. Hagler to Heisler. To Jessica Tubner. She sends it over to Norby. Norby to Hertz. Hertz to Fike. That's tipped over. Kelsey Tubner digs that out. Heisler to Tubner again, and she sends this one out of bounds. So Kelsey Tubner with a hard hit out of bounds on the set by Allie Heisler. Out by just an inch. Hagler up to Heisler. Heisler to Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner this time sends it down to Norby. She digs that up. And Cornshell tips that across. Jessica Tubner couldn't quite get to that one. So the Hornets now leading 21-17 in this third set. Hagler to Heisler. Over to Jessica Tubner. She sends it to Weinman. Weinman. Hertz to Fornchell. Back to Hagler. Heisler. Here comes Kelsey Tubner. Weinman digs that up. Hertz. Here comes Fike. She sends that one into the net for a side out. And Allie Heisler trots back to serve, 21-18, 18-21. Heisler over to Norby. Norby to Hertz. Hertz comes up to Davis. Davis sends that over and in. That was in. Fike to serve to Larson. Larson up to Alto. Alto, Kelsey Tubner. Kelsey Tubner sends it hard to Fike. Over to Fornchell. She tips it across to Kelsey Tubner. Alto to Tubner. And this time the block falls to the ground as Norby wasn't able to get up to the net to save that one. So Tubner back to serve. Weinman. Fike. Norby. Sends it over and across to the other side of the court. Janae Larson couldn't quite get there. But 23-19, Hornets got the side out. Sarah Davis back to serve. Davis into the net. First side out. Kelsey Tubner now with the knuckleball serve. And that serves back to Fike. Fike up to Hertz. Hertz to Norby. She tips it across and out of bounds. So the Bearcats trying to come back, 21-23. And we have a timeout by the Hornets. Timeout. Tubner to Davis. Fornchell tries to tip it. Alto with the save. Here comes Larson. That didn't quite get over the net in 4 hits. Almost blocked at the net. Wasn't quite high enough. Fornchell back to serve now at 24-21. Here comes Kelsey Tubner, Hannah Alto to Janae Larson. Janae Larson tips it over to Fornchell. To Hertz, Gold Daddy. Blocked partially by Hagler. Here comes Alto with the set to Larson. Larson sends it down in front of Norby for the side out, 22-24. Nice hit by Larson. And Alto serve. Service ace right in front of Fike. So now it's 23-24. What a barn burner we have tonight. Alto serve now to Davis. Schneider back sets to Gold Daddy. That's partially tipped by Heisler. Schneider. Gold Daddy. Alto. Larson. See if she can do it again. No. Buer to... And this time, Schneider sets up Gold Daddy nicely for the service ace and the set. So 23-25. North Star leading this match 22-1. So North Star leads 2-1, and we're starting our fourth match. We got a great cheering section out here tonight. They're a little quiet right now. I don't know what happened. They were just cheering like crazy just a second ago. And Allie Heisler back to serve.
Allie Heisler serving for the Bearcats.
Got that Aaron Bergdahl guy down there. He's leading the cheers, I think. Allie Heisler with the serve is long. So side out right away to the Hornets. Fike now to Hagler. Hagler to Heisler. Heisler over to Kelsey Tubner. She's partially blocked. Good save by Hertz, but it goes out of bounds in front of Norby. Jessica Tubner back to serve right in front of Wyman for the service ace. Wendy Pintar called that one in. Tubner, again the service ace right in front of Fike. Coach Peasley is trying to get his players to get up a little bit on the serve. Weinman this time to Larson. Larson over to Alto. Alto to Hagler. And there's a kill. Good set, good kill by Alto Hagler combination. Jessica Tubner. Norby. Oh, that's carried by Hertz that time. She tried to tip it across. It was coming low at her. Weinman. This time it's off her hands and up on the stage for another service ace. I wish I was keeping track of those. We have quite a few. Jessica Tubner again to Weinman. This time it falls again in front of Fornchell, and we need a timeout for the Hornets. So 7 straight points by the Bearcats, 7-1. Norby to Hertz. Hertz over to Norby again. This time her slam is down for a kill. Side out Harvey. We're going to have to go over to Massage Row over there, I think. Sarah Davis back to Heiser. Heiser to Alto. Alto sets up Hagler. Hagler with the kill. Way to go, Hagler. Kelsey Tubner knuckleballer serving to Sarah Davis. Up to Hertz. Hertz to Fornchell. She spikes it into the net. Tubner. This time her serve is out of bounds. Service error, Kelsey Tubner. 9-3 now for the Bearcats. Fornchell back to serve. Schneider comes back in for Hertz. Marchell serve back to Hagler. Hagler to Alto. Alto sets up Janae Larson. She hits that one hard, but out of bounds, way back at the corner. Marchell to Tubner. Kelsey Tubner up to Alto. Alto to Hagler. Off the net, and that was a good one, I guess. That was in. So we have a side out. Brewer comes in. Alto goes back to serve. And the Alto serve is to Fike. Fike up to Snyder. Norby hits it way long and out of bounds. Hannah Alto down in front of Norby. She digs that up. Snyder. Snyder to Goldaddy. Goldaddy over to Kelsey Tubner. Allie Heiser now setting up Janae Larson. She sends it over to Fike. Fike to Snyder. Snyder to Norby. Norby dug up by Heiser. Shervy. Kelsey Tubner bumps it across to Davis. Davis to Snyder to Goldaddy. And that one's long. Serve to Davis. Davis up to Goldaddy. Alto. Heisler. Kelsey Tubner from the back row to Davis. Schneider sets up Norby. Norby spikes it into the net. So the Bearcats on a roll with Hannah Alto serving 13-4. Serve up to Norby. Schneider sets up Norby again. This time she sends it way into the crowd. Right along the net. Alto at 14-4 to Fike. Schneider tries to tip this one across, and this time her feet were stuck to the floor and couldn't get moving. So Norby goes back to serve. We'll see if we see that jump serve again. I believe here it comes. Alto misjudged that by about a half a step. Must have curved on her. Jump serve again. This time it goes into the net. So now Hagler back to serve. Sarah serve goes to Sarah Davis. Over to Goldaddy to Fike. Fike tips it across over to Hagler. Hagler to Heisler. Heisler's going to set up Jessica Tubner. Off the block to Sarah Davis. That's tipped over Larson back across to Brewer. Brewer to Snyder. Snyder to Goldaddy into the net. So the Bearcats get the point at 16-6. Hagler again. First serve back to Davis. Davis up to Schneider. Oops, that was a little long. Jessica Tubner. That was a good set for Jessica Tubner. She puts it in for the kill. Sarah Hagler this time to Davis. Tipped again by Tubner, but she was over the net. She misplayed the ball that time. And we have Faith Crum coming in for Hannah Alto at center. Weinman comes in for Goldaddy and Brewer in for Foreign South. Kelsey Tubner to Heisler. Heisler to Jessica Tubner. That's tipped at the net. Brewer. Davis tips it across to Heisler. Heisler to Larson. Larson to Jessica Tubner. She tips it across down low. That was almost dug up by Brewer, but didn't quite make it. So now Janae Larson back to serve. Larson to Weinman. Weinman, Schneider, Fike. She knocks back over to Hagler. Hagler to Heisler. Heisler's going to set up Jessica Tubner. She's going to send it down. Weinman digs that up after a partial block. Schneider back to Brewer. Hagler. Heisler. Just Kelsey Tubner sends it across. Hits the ceiling. And Norby sends it out of bounds. Janae Larson served to Norby. That one off her hands. Fike. Back row. Brewer can't quite get it over the net. Janae Larson serving now 20-7. To Weinman, to Sarah Davis, back to Norby. She sends it to Faith Crum. Allie Heiser, Kelsey Tubner, she gets the kill. So Faith Crum getting some needed experience here as the Hornets call timeout at 21-7. So after the timeout, Coach Peasley's bringing in a few substitutes. We got number 17, Tori Jones, in for Norby. And number 13, Taylor Thompson, in for Gold Daddy. Janae Larson with the serve. That's off Sarah Davis, and a catch by number 13, Taylor Thompson. That'd be a service ace, I believe. Larson to Norby, number 17. Sarah Davis sends it down, but dug up nicely by Larson. Tipped back across by Tubner. Here comes Sarah Davis over to Larson. Larson to Heisler. Heisler, Kelsey Tubner. Oh, this time she hits the net. Tori Jones. So now Fornchell comes in for Brewer. And Tori Jones back to serve. She serves to Faith Crum. Faith Crum to Heisler. Sarah Hagler tries to come up from behind and hits the net. Tori Jones, Crum, Heisler, Kelsey Tubner, cross court to Fike. Jessica Tubner reaches up, grabs that one, and tips it down right in front of Tori Jones. So Allie Heiser back to serve now, 23-9. Heiser serve over to Brewer, to Jones, to Sarah Davis. To Heiser, she dug that up, but Fornchell, Crum, Heisler, Norby. Here comes Fike into the net. But a nice dig by the youngster there. Faith Crum, Heisler with the serve. Here comes Fornchell. Hagler. Good set by Crum. Tipped by Jessica Tubner. Tipped back across. Davis, number 13. Number 4, Fornchell. Here comes Faith Crum again. To Jessica Tubner, and that's in for the kill. So the Bearcats go 3-1 against the Hornets. A little bit of revenge from the Botno tournament. I'd like to thank you for watching this broadcast. I'd like to thank Daniel Grande and Gerald Peterson.